don't get a really picture of her yet. It's early in the morning on Monday. Let's see if I can get just
I feel better when she gets in her little blanket.
There is that pretty baby with all that dark hair. I've got a great shot, not a full facial, but there's an ear. Oops, and now there's the rear end of the nurse. Okay. Now there's the nurse's arm. This is the mother of the child.
Of the biggest girl in the nursery.
Biggest girl in the nursery.
Well, after they weighed her, I said, I'm glad that we did the C-section.
I thought you asked if she had a big head.
Actually, congratulations. But actually, you could have timed it just a little bit better. 1 o'clock in the morning for us to get the call. That was just bad timing. Terrible.
6 o'clock would have been too bad.
6 o'clock would have been so much nicer.
Well, we can't complain about time. I mean, 1 o'clock, 1:30,
Really can't.
3:30, and
We got
we
here
have
at
a baby.
1:30 and had her at 3:30.
Really can't.
3:46 was delivery.
Really can't complain at all.
Now, how long was she?
They didn't never measure.
I think 6'1".
not how tall she will be.
And they said I lost 15
There's the uncle.
pounds
There's the uncle.
during the surgery.
George III is
Another grandfather.
I forget what it's called, but that's what they're
can't
doing,
feel
trying to get it out of
anything.
their stomach.
Yeah.
Like, she said,
It hadn't started hurting yet.
she said, can we move your toes? I didn't even try. I said, no, I still can't.
Just, yeah, morphine.
All right. Yeah, give me more. We are back. A little better view of Mary Grace. The nurse has come out and given us an explanation of their close watching, careful watching. By golly, she does look like Ashley.
Delivering said,
Ashley,
Hello.
you wanna?
we'll go
Can you
to the hospital.
kind of describe how
And
your
we'll
morning's
come
gone
in
this
later.
morning?
Well, it's been a whirlwind.
Yes, it
It
has.
was
She passed
a very compressed labor.
like 8 minutes.
I can't laugh too hard because I have stitches.
I understand.
But,
Well, you look lovely on film, I might
you know,
say.
I feel like I probably look lovely.
You do. You look great.
You know, I was contemplating putting makeup on before I left the house.
You know,
but then I
actually,
thought,
being the
oh,
daughter of a worthy girl, you really, I'm a little bit.
it'll be 24 hours.
Oh, and is your
before
gown a designer gown, or is it just hospital issue?
It's just hospital.
Well, actually, we're anxiously awaiting the child.
I know, I haven't seen her yet.
I know. You're the only one that haven't seen her, huh? That's not fair. Okay, we'll be back to you in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Ashley's having a chance to see the baby for the first time in a wheelchair with a little IV.
And here's the weekend.
Three little contraptions for Mary Grace. But I can tell already it's a beautiful baby, of course.
Come on, you're not talking today, okay? She's doing fine. She's in about 40 to 45% concentration, okay? 1%. Did you just come back this morning and see her? No? Okay. Well, you know that you saw this one set up, like a little foot on her. We could just have two requests for the little option. The foot
This, we're getting ready to do a blood gas on her foot, and that's to test her oxygen in her blood. That's her IV. We will get them.
She looks like she could be pretty long.
They got 9.09, so she was 9 pounds.
Right.
Okay, I thought she looked like 9.9. That's what
Well,
the delivery
no,
was.
they told us 9-1, didn't they?
That would be 9.1, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I'll change that on her
And
card.
her last name's just
Hey,
Welch.
Grandmama.
It's not
Hey.
hyphenated.
It's just Welch.
Okay, we have to put Thacker on there because that's what's on her bracelet.
Oh,
Okay, so that's why I got, do you want it hyphenated or
No.
not? It's all together?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just-
okay.
It's just Mary Grace Welch.
Okay, but see, I have to put what name is on her bracelet because everybody that comes up to does something is going to be looking at that. So this name has to match that name.
Okay.
So that's why I just hyphenated it. But if you want me to just not put a hyphen in, I don't have to.
No.
You have to put Thacker on
Okay.
there.
A true
okay?
modern girl, aren't
Okay.
they? Starting
No, it's
early,
fine.
starting early.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you're past the part.
It'll just cause a lot of questions.
But, I mean, we can make a card out for you for your baby book that just has Welsh on it if you like.
That's-
But see, for everybody that comes to does something for her, everything. Definitely touch it. If you want to put your finger in her little hand, that should probably grab a hold. And this little tube mom and dad is going her nose down into her tummy, and that's draining off any of the gastric or stomach juices since they're not eating. We do that. Sometimes when they breathe fast, too, they get a lot of air in their throat. Yeah. That first cabinet. She is on her antibiotics, and she gets those twice a day, so she got that at 7 o'clock this morning. And her weight goes
Crowd pop's holding up pretty good.
She already, she looked at her, so we're just sitting on her. It's just up to her what she does now. Okay, she gets better, she's gonna stay, she gets worse, she's gonna go. Okay, so, Dr. Leeser's already looked at her for her, and she has no idea what her total roundabout, she's gonna check on her all.
Look at those tiny little girls. How much she weighs?
She and her sister together don't weigh as much as your little.
Yeah, we'll in a second. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the 4 generations. Can you tell who the oldest is and who the youngest?
We didn't get an IV.
There's Edna, Glenda, Ashley, and Mary Grace. You guess which is the oldest and which is the youngest. And doesn't Mary Grace look nice today?
She's doing just 1 liter flow, you know, to the room air. She's breathing easy, so she's go and feed her.
Oh, okay.
You know, she might not need any more.
Looks just like me. Just like me.
All right, George.
She doesn't have an IV. She had an IV in her arm today. See if it made her arms swell up. I gotta check this out. She's so healthy.
Here, Grandma.
Mom. Before I touch her.
I was just looking at that arm. It's fine.
I know you did all you could.
Tough thing.
Ashley, where's that Thacker's Ash Welch? I don't see it on there.
Well, they finally got her names correctly.
Mary Grace.
Mimi, who do you think she looks like? Oh,
Exactly like her
I think she has Ashley's mouth and my nose.
Yes. Look at whose mouth she has.
So there's no IV.
Now there's Grandpa George, which is going to be changed later, and then Great Grandma Mimi.
I suspect a wonderful female basketball player here with all this length.
Well, we've asked George the Third to send the letters of intent to Tennessee already.
That's great.
This is her oxygen.
Yeah.
Ashley, do you know what you're doing?
You'll learn. It'll all.
If you want to film something, John, all you do is hit that red button.
Jimmy, yeah, why don't you get in there, Jimmy?
I want to get in there.
Just jump in there.
Well, just jump in like you were the dad.
Isn't she cute, Edna?
She's cute. She's darling. She's as cute as her grandmother was.
And as cute as her great-grandmother was.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, fat face.
Now, wait a minute. This is going to be a... Is this a safe... Actually, is this a safe step to take?
We have to ask Nurse Kathy
What's that?
if Daddy can hold the baby.
Have you not held her?
No, I held her when she was first born.
Well, Jack with it right now.
Okay, I don't know how to pass her off the...
Kind of fooled me. It looked like you knew what you were doing.
I thought I saw a dimple.
Because she didn't have the idea of trying to play the part of pass her off.
Jimmy, relax now.
Oh, George, I got the one-hand technique right now. It's like a football.
Just don't throw her.
She has a good side.
Definitely has Ashley's mouth, George.
You think so?
Oh, I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
figure out the mouth.
The upper lip? Yeah.
Jimmy, is that a stiff upper lip?
Oh, yeah, always.
Now,
Look
actually,
at this child.
this is the first time I've seen Mary Grace with her eyes open.
First time I've seen her with her eyes open too.
And watch her.
She's kind of hungry because they've taken her feedings to every 4 hours.
And she thinks it's 3 hours, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, and we can tell we've been crying.
See, that's a sign that
I don't see any
she's doing all right
tears.
in gaining, actually, or they wouldn't do that.
Look, she's real anxious to eat.
Are they bringing a bottle?
Like you did.
They have it here. Is the nurse coming, Jimmy? Oh,
Which one?
Bonnie.
No, she's with baby right now.
Oh, okay.
It's just like being from a big family. You have to wait for your turn.
That's right.
Actually, is she getting air in that? Or is it solid? The pacifier.
So I can't
touch her.
Sure, sir.
No, wait a minute. It gives him air in the tongue.
Glenda, can you describe what you're doing here, so we can know what's going on?
You want to see her from this view? You might get a better picture. She has a little pacifier in her mouth.
No, it went back to 26.
Did it?
Now-
I saw the 27.
She has a little pacifier in her mouth, and the
Oh,
milk's
I don't know
going.
if it started. It
You
started
have
with
to have
chocolate
a
too.
hand.
I've forgotten.
They're the only things she got of mine. Oh, her mouth is kind of like yours. That's true. Mouth.
I think her mouth looks like Ashley's.
And hands.
Ash, can you tell she's a little happier now?
She is so happy.
Oh.
Now, how much does she get in all? 2 ounces.
Glenda's your arm getting tired?
Why don't you write that?
Here, I'll help.
Well, that's so much fun. Why buy another arm?
Jimmy,
I got
remember,
something.
Jimmy, all you have to do is boil water, remember?
That's right. Clean sheets and boil water.
Don't spill the milk on
Here, the great-grandmothers who are helping out.
I'm trying to help them feed the baby all the way right through.
I was hold to in the elevator, and I thought she was kind of swaying, and I took over her arm like this.
I said, could I hold you?
The cameraman is impaired by so many bodies here, but he's doing the best he can.
What's this one?
It's so she didn't run away.
She has her eyes open. Let George
That's
get
her
a picture.
identification.
Hey, Mary Grace, this is your favorite, one of your favorite grandfathers.
The white ones are blood oxygen. This one.
And you're not the most favorite now,
No, I know.
Jimmy has had so many
This is
friends
your
whose
own
babies have had a little
Yeah, you're
glitch in
only.
the beginning.
That's right.
He and his crowd are all trying.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the true modern baby. She wanted her sunglasses because the glare was kind of bad in here. And they are designer glasses, of course.
No,
Like
that's
the man said to the friend,
Glenda, do you have an announcement to make? I mean,
Get this out.
Hey, finally a grandmother.
Where is that coming
well,
I
Glenda,
get it.
Glenda, there was a question. Is there a 10-for-1 sale for infant babies?
This
For
child
clothing.
has no clothes for about 2 years.
Honey, I just saw my ear.
Girl. She's got a big ear. What a precious girl. Well,
Do
honey,
you know
hold
who
her
I
neck
am?
up.
Yes, she
Her
does.
arms under it.
I think she kind of, how to do it. Let it go. She's kind of trying to stretch
I think
it
she
out.
looks like Glenda.
I think she's so strong that she can move her head.
She looks exactly like
Hold it
Glenda.
up, lift it up, trying to lift it up off the
Actually, let me see your ears. We're going to have
Hey, all right, Ash. Okay, let's just check the ears out. All
She
right.
doesn't have
We're
ears
gonna
like
have a
you, but
ball
she has
next
Let's
big
let's check
ears.
out Mary Grace's ears. All
She
right.
has Jimmy's ears.
We're gonna go on.
Well, Jimmy has a
places.
small ear. Maybe she'll grow into
Hey,
ears.
you all look at my ear. Isn't it big? Just like her ear.
You gonna find something
I'm
like
gonna put on Mary Welch. Glenda, what do we have here? What's going on?
This is Mary Grace,
Yes.
and this is her Sunday pink socks, and this is her hippie outfit. Isn't that right? Mm-hmm.
I thought that to make the film even more meaningful, perhaps y'all would want to get part of the video with me even holding her at the appropriate time.
I think now's a good chance.
Oh, you do?
Is that scary? Is that a scary idea? That Mr. Thacker's going to hold you?
You can hold her head up.
I've got my fingers behind it.
George, you gonna hold her?
Oh, yeah.
Keep it natural, huh?
Is it funny? He's going to hold you?
Now, George III looks a little nervous every time he holds her.
Oh.
We just had the handoff from Glenda to George.
Now, can I have a moment to describe this, Jimmy?
It's the floor's all yours.
Well, for some reason, when I'm holding little Mary Grace, I think of
looking
a
up at
Section
you.
529 plane.
Yay.
I don't know why I'm thinking that.
Ashley's clapping and has no idea what that is.
Why should I be thinking of this lovely little baby? I think of the future college costs facing this lovely little girl.
Who's 13 days old today.
13 days old. Well, I'll tell you one thing. She's the skinniest little girl I've held in a long time.
George, with that plan, we thought you were going to teach her how to play golf and she'd have a full scholarship to college and we wouldn't have to worry about
I'm not
that.
going to teach her to play golf until she stops pooping in her pants.
She's getting feisty with that comment.
Come on, her arms are. Maybe it's just because we haven't seen them so exposed. They are not.
You know,
Well, keep going.
let's just go ahead and use it. I knew it was near the end, okay?
She's
looking at
Okay.
me. She's listening.
Now, Mary Grace, many people have listened to me over the years, but not many have turned their heads so attentively.
Look
I
at her.
appreciate that.
She's looking right into the camera, aren't
I
you?
do appreciate that.
Smile for the camera.
I do
She's
appreciate
wondering
it.
why you're not holding her head out, George.
No, I am. Look, I've got my hand right behind her head. In fact, I'm pinching it very abruptly. No, I'm not.
I think it says 5 minutes up top, so
Okay.
we have a lot of
We
time.
got plenty of time. I'll make you all a copy of this whole video since it has more stuff on it. It's particularly since the stars finally. The star. Here I am, Jimmy, get me too.
Yeah.
Lay her in your lap and she can look up at you. Now she can see you. She doesn't want to see you.
Now the film's not as exciting, so I'm gonna end it now. Adios.
Okay.
All right, here we go, George.
All right, okay. Now, Jimmy, it's not recording yet.
It's saying recording.
Oh, is it? Okay, excuse me. Jimmy, I'm giving Mary Grace her first golf lesson, where she's being taught by one of the great teachers of all time. Now, Mary Grace, we keep our left arm kind of straight, and then a good, nice follow through, and look to the flight of the ball. Look this way. She did very nicely on that shot.
The first lesson from the pro.
I think that if Mary Grace, as George III knows, swing like a pendulum. Swing like a pendulum. Jimmy, she's shown a lot of natural talent here, I'm telling you.
We're going to pick up this lesson later.
Okay.
Yeah, it says REC again. And it's counting up top. There's like a timer running.
Yeah, but it's
Still blinking up front?
We can check it to see if it's working.
Now,
You always have the hiccups.
Mary Grace, I'm filming you while I'm holding you so that this will be a nice close-up. Ash, honey, yeah, this is a beautiful baby. And I tell you, she looks just like me. I knew it, Jimmy. She looks just like me.
Really? You pull out the baby. Who do you think you look like, Mary Grace?
Mary Grace thinks she looks like Marilyn Monroe. But she seems the happiest when she passes gas. I have noticed that.
That might come from the daddy.
Mary Grace, I think we're going to this is a great, maybe place to...
Hi, see she's smiling.
Yes, of course she's smiling because I'm holding her.
Hello. Hello.
She's trying to get her thumb and index finger in there.
Hello. You're
So she's sticking the tongue out at
You're
you.
so advanced for your age.
Here. This is George III's 30th birthday party that Leanne's having for him. Look at the black balloons, if you will. And I'm going to try to get a few shots. I don't have a lot of film left, and there's one of the queens of the castle, Rachel Thacker Taylor, hyphenated, of course. That is Johnny Sears, who's Leanne's dad, great guy. They live in Mayfield, or near Mayfield, in Lowe's. Here is the father of Mary Welch and Deborah Sears. Oh, I thought it was one of the daughters. No, it's the mother. I just can't tell them apart. It's...
Did you sure didn't sneak out?
No.
The baby's still in the hospital, so she has to wear that. Oh, yeah, boy or girl?
Well, actually, you look so much different than in the last films.
How are you? Look great.
Keeper.
Joe, good to see you. Joe, we missed your singing, and I wanted to be there. I seriously did.
Well, actually, I knew that you weren't there because people weren't singing. And had you been there, it would have been... Want to give us a sample, George?
Yes. Oh, no, I thought Joe... Oh, me! Rich, you're looking great, honey.
Thank you very much. I went down to church tonight.
Oh, you did go?
I did go to church, thinking everyone was going to be there.
Well, we were going to try to get there.
I know. Well, then I said, well, I didn't have anything to do, so I just wanted to go.
Well, that was
I got there
nice.
a little late.
That was nice, though.
I made it there very slow.
Well, when we got to the nursery,
Could you all mind introducing yourselves for our family film here, please?
This is my boyfriend, Joe Loney.
Joe from Henderson, Kentucky. And Joe, you told me a few minutes ago that you've never dated a girl more lovely than this one next to you. Ah, it's all right. All right. All right. Okay, this is an exciting moment. There's some big gift, and Glenn and I are walking out here just to see what's going on. There's Aunt Mary. Ashley, excuse me, is that a little Worth dress? How much did that cost? What is it exactly?
Ashley, look at this.
Well, this is what you put your engine block on and get it all
Oh, my God. Isn't that cute?
Oh, there's more. Look, there's a toolbox.
A toolbox.
A toolbox.
A toy box.
I know she's little for it, but you can use this. Jim said, remember when company would come and we'd throw all our toys in there? We know she'll have to grow into this.
You are so
And it does make a good toolbox.
And here's a card. And now, this is from Steve Martin also, okay?
Sure. Sorry it was so much trouble to get it all here.
I'm
not talking about this, I'm talking about the baby.
That wasn't any trouble at all.
Well, babies aren't real easy to have,
How would you know?
Really?
How would you know?
Because I sat and watched it all.
Now, you're a better man than I am.
Okay,
Oh,
Here's my question.
Yes.
Why do pretty girls cluster around Joe Arnold?
Well, it's happened. It's been an unfortunate occurrence since I was born. I've been surrounded by women. And I appreciate it. But being inappropriate yet.
Well, the crowd is gathering and a lot of food, and Whitney's here with her, of course, wonderful food. Joe Arnold in the distance. House looks great. The photographer missed the blowing out of the camera. There's Joe Vance, mighty Joe Vance, and his friend. George, as the ending scene of this film, say something profound for your 30th birthday.
Profound. Profound.
I have nothing profound to say.
That means like 10 words or less. Yeah. To live is to love.
That's